and scream. Like, this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just calm.
Yo.
This real.
This is crazy. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back, family, to the channel. It's Jams Media 215. You already know. This is the only spot. I mean, the only spot where you can get that real, that raw, that authentic reaction, right? This ain't rehearsed.
No, it is not. And we are always here for a good vibe. Y'all know we love to laugh. We love to connect. All right. So every single time that we hear a new video and we do our new reactions, we walk it out.
Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what else we got going on?
What's that?
We are now able to put links in our descriptions.
Hey.
So we just recently got buy me a coffee link. So if you feeling the vibe, y'all, you want to shout out, you want to, support the channel, go ahead and buy us a cup of coffee.
Hey.
All right?
Because we tired.
Yeah, man. Really, we be up all night because, our other schedules we got to keep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can always buy us a coffee. We're going to leave the description in the script. We're going to leave the links in the description box. Mm-hmm. Also, guys, anybody who wants to be...
or a Celsius. Buy my husband a Celsius.
We don't have a link for that.
No, I know. I'm saying you don't drink coffee.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I'm looking like, what?
The hubby don't drink coffee. The wife do.
Yeah.
But even you need to tap that buy me a coffee link. My hubby going to get a Celsius. All
right? Yeah. But listen, even still, guys, if anybody out there, wants to try their hand at being a YouTuber, all right, try to do YouTube, trying to do reaction video, whatever. Look, I'm gonna leave a description. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box where you can go and you can get started. All right.
Yeah.
So now that we got it out the way, guys, we're gonna need you to hit that like button.
Okay.
We're gonna need you to hit that subscribe button. And if you're feeling the content, you're feeling the vibes, we're gonna need you to share it. and let's make it happen.
Let's get it poppin'.
We back, my man. Okay, I know we ain't do time like videos, huh?
It's been like a week.
Yeah, we ain't be. Yeah, I know because we've been getting some other people asking us to do links and stuff like that, and things come up. So I want to show them love too. All right, yes. But I'm always gonna come back home. I'm always gonna come back home to my hangover gang. Yeah, you understand? But listen, I got another video I want to do. I know we're going to get the Chrome. I'm telling you, we're going to get the Chrome. And I know y'all saying do Chrome and do, what you call them?
Dear Rapper.
but right now I'm kind of tired. And I want to give y'all my all. Okay? And I know if I do Dear Rapper, it's probably going to be like an hour-long video. Because, listen, that was the beginning. It's probably a lot impacted into that first video, all right? Mm-hmm. But I promise you, we're going to do that. Mm-hmm. I also want to do this joint called Balloons, which we got right now. Yes. I don't even know what Balloons about. I never heard of it. Balloons, like a song called Balloons.
I'm confused.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, what this about? You know what I mean? Balloons?
You know what's crazy? A lot of his titles to his songs be having me perplexed.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
What could you possibly be rapping about? Like,
yeah, the balloons.
I'm so confused. So when I hear balloons, I'm thinking about all these different colors of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Fun, happy, children, play. Yay! That's what I'm thinking. And looking at this video, just looking at what it looked like before it hit play. It's not giving me fun, happy children vibes.
Yeah, I could have been off too because I thought balloons could have been like when she said that. I'm thinking like the rainbow. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But we gonna know. We all. I know we probably be all. I don't know. But one thing about Tom, he gonna have a message in this joint. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of hesitant about doing this one because we've been up all night doing videos. All right, we was been up. It's now what 8:00, 8:20.
Yikes!
You know what I'm saying? The young boy, he's still sleeping, so we getting it done. All right.
No, we had like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, so we getting it done. We getting it done. All right. So let's get right into it, guys. Bear with us. We grinding it out. We walking it out.
The days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons.
Who's that?
He's invisible.
He's a balloon.
He's a balloon.
Yeah, he's a balloon.
Wow.
You already know. See what I'm
Wait,
saying?
and he's sitting on the side.
Hey, listen, shout out to Nova. Shout out to Nova.
Wow.
Shout out for Nova. Listen, shout out to Nova making things happen like this.
What?
Shout out to them. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. All right? And you know how they did it, how they, did this video, how they shot it and everything, the behind the scenes and all that. Put it in the comment section. Mm-hmm. I know y'all do because I know how time get down. Time them, I probably shared everything. All right? So let us know. That's crazy right there.
He's a balloon.
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain.
I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Tired of it, lucky I don't have a manager cause I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great, wanna know how I feel?
Sorry, I gotta bring that back.
That's good.
I gotta bring it back.
That's good.
Yeah, I gotta bring it back. Listen, Tom always says some stuff, man. I gotta bring it back. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I just gotta bring it back.
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain.
I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Tired of it, lucky I don't have a manager cause I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great, wanna know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring.
Wow. That was crazy right there. So that means he got a lot of weight on his shoulders.
Exactly.
A lot of weight on his shoulders.
Here we go again. People always looking.
Yeah, I just want to say something. When I first heard the first couple bars, I thought it was, when he said he had to carry a pistol and all that. Mm-hmm. I thought because, people was, I could be wrong. But so enlighten me, Hangover Gang. Is this because people was coming at him? You know what I'm saying? Like all the backlash and people threatening him and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like, was that the cause of it, or is it just the fact that how he was thinking about being overwhelmed, with everything? You know what I'm saying? Like he feel like he had to, because a lot of his songs. What's that one song he said when he felt like he was like they say he was to blame for people not being in a position they should have been in, or he could have prevented it or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying this is a crazy joint. Like he can't enjoy. He said he can't even enjoy it how he thought he was because it's always about this X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People talking about I inspire you, that, when he just trying to do like basically relax it. You know what I mean? Enjoy the moment that he got. But he can't. What? Yeah,
it's people definitely always surface level observing. Mm-hmm. Even when you think about somebody just being good at being great, being phenomenal at anything that they do, right? Like, it's not always an effortless come up, you know? Some people really go through the mud to get to where they are. And even when they get there, it's work. And that work can be so tiring, so exhausting, right? On top of dealing with a fan base, on top of dealing with haters, on top of dealing with meeting the expectations of people that's putting me in this position. Like, I admire you so much. Like, all that weight. Like, y'all giving me all that. And it's some nights I don't even get to sleep. Sometimes I be trying to, like, do what's good for my body. And working out, he said he was falling asleep on the workout bench. Yeah. Like, he trying to make healthy choices, and he don't even got the strength because he ain't getting enough sleep. Like, I'm trying to do it all, but you know, my tank is damn near on E almost every day.
Yeah,
and I got all
20 hours.
I can't even
20 hours a day.
I can't even enjoy my I can't even enjoy my fame. I can't even enjoy where I'm at right now. Half the time, you know. Sometimes I get to enjoy it. Sometimes I don't, because, like you just said, I only get 4 hours of sleep.
And it's crazy because in that 4 hours, he trying to work out. He trying to get a little workout in on 4 hours.
He trying to sleep, work out, probably clean up, get himself together, ready for the next.
Yeah.
You know, he got to eat.
It's the grind. So this
got to cook. Food don't appear out of nowhere. It takes time to cook.
But listen, though, this is the grind that people keep saying. So before they used to say he's privileged, right? Where's that white privilege coming in when you grinding 20 hours a day? Where's that white privilege that when you fall asleep on a workout bench? People don't see that. They only see, like you said, they only see the aftermath.
Surface level observation.
Where he got. Well, they don't see how he obtained it. What he do to get obtained. They just
and
that part they judge it and put a label on it and then pass you off like, man, you ain't really do that much. You know what I mean? Silver spoon and all that. No, he put that work in. Listen, bro, 20 hours a day. 20 hours a day. And then you gotta be cognizant, have the right mental state frame to when you deal with people that like other rappers and tell you you inspire me and that, you gotta still deal with that.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
and
because
dealing with all that can cause depression.
Yeah, because it's like they got you when now you could think you got a couple hours, get some Z's. No, now I'm opening you up, and you never know. Like I probably, if I was in that predicament, I'd probably be like, yo, you might get irritated. Like, come on, man. Like
it take a lot to maintain your disposition.
Yeah. So
and still pour out when you're tired.
So I tip my hat off to him. You know, my Bills hat. You know what I'm talking about? It's invisible right now, but I tip it off to him. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into it.
The artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful their child is admiring me. Great. Want to know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring.
I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside.
That was
so
crazy.
Sorry. I just need to take a second. He gave so much reference to this balloon. Like, sometimes, okay, balloon, me. Sometimes I just want to float away into the clouds. Like, it's just so much. I feel like the only freedom that I can get from everything that's going on is if I just float. Now, I ain't saying crash out, die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to float away, like you would get away.
I just want to get away from everything that I got going on, right? And then he's giving me people want to keep blowing until I pop. They don't want to see me blow.
That's why I thought he originally was going to say.
What you mean?
By popping, like he was a balloon. That's what I thought. Like he when he was saying depressing and all that, I'm thinking like he was so in my head. That's why I was. You didn't see me. I was ready to stop it again, but I stopped because I thought he was going to say something about popping. Like he was like he reached his point and he about to pop.
Right.
That's what I thought.
That is what he's saying.
No, but I thought that. So he's saying people did it. Oh, okay.
He's saying people keep they doing all this, like they all this extra stuff. They not paying attention to everything that I got going on. They keep adding air, pressure. Basically. Yeah. They keep adding air. They keep adding pressure, and they pulling out their phones like, oh my God, is he gonna pop now? They literally waiting for him to explode. Like, people are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Empathetic. Yeah. You know, we all every time we talk about Tom, we always get back to this empathy word. People are not empathetic to, you know, everything that be on a person's plate, you know? And again, with these surface level observations, it's just it's unfair sometimes. Like it's unfair, and the expectation is maintain your demeanor. Maintain your disposition at all times. Be the best version of yourself. Sometimes the best version of myself is I'm tired as hell and I want to go to sleep and I really don't got time for this. Yeah. Like that's the best version. And I mean that in the nicest way, because for real, what am I pouring out if my cup is empty? And y'all don't know, but I am a very big advocate for self-love. So self-care is drifting off into the clouds. Then I need to drift off into the clouds. Take a step back for a second. And then people throwing rocks at the balloon. Not only are you applying air and pressure to this balloon, but you also throwing rocks at the balloon because you trying to make it pop.
That's all the haters.
You're trying to make it pop.
That's all the haters.
This is
coming
wild.
at him. Because it's all coming at each other, you know.
This is wild. I mean, a simple balloon.
And then someone
can mean so many different.
Then someone blow and will walk away or leave him left him, blow him up and left him.
Did he? I didn't hear that.
I thought he said that. Let me see real fast, y'all. 1 second.
Yeah.
They don't want to see me blow. The reason that I'm gone, they don't want to see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I...
That's the last line.
Yeah.
Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
Blew me up like a balloon and let me flat out. All the air out me.
Yeah, it can mean that. Or it can mean the people, like, gassing me up. Yeah, do this. But when the going gets tough and I done did all that, where you at? All the weight is now left on me. Now I'm here, and I thought I was going to have the support that, you know, of the people that was, keep going, keep doing this, yeah. But where y'all at, though?
So, yeah, but when you let a balloon go, all right, never mind. You right.
No. I'm not right, babe. This is a discussion.
No, so what I'm saying, what I'm saying is that I only looked at it from the aspect of they blew the balloon up and they let it go, right? So now it's deflated. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, like,
that's a good one. Keep going with that.
No. So I'm trying to form out what I was trying to say. So when you so when he got to a place, right, where all this pressure mounted from and then blew up, they wasn't there to hold him down.
Hold him down.
You know what I'm saying?
They wasn't over.
Yeah, so they just let him go.
Deflate.
And he deflated.
I get that.
Which could be over that hill. He's so like depressed. That why just just abandoned me. You know what I mean? So
I get that. That's real good.
That's what I was thinking. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Flat. You know what I mean?
Dang, you couldn't even tie my man up.
You know what I mean?
You gonna blow all that in him and then just what's up with that?
That was crazy. Let's go.
See me go, blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine. Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream.
Like this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
Yo,
This real.
this is crazy. And I feel everything he's saying right now.
Yeah, this is real.
Wow. Oh my God, I gotta hear this again. This is crazy.
Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream.
Like this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
Yo,
So much to say.
that is a real thing right there, y'all. And he let you know that sometimes when you have a dream, right, or you have goals and you want to get somewhere in life, right, and you finally get there, that even though you got there where you envision yourself to be at, that can kill you too. From everything, from the stress of trying to accommodate everybody, trying to keep up, trying to put on a mask. When you're tired, you can't be tired. You know what I'm saying? Like when you want to just let loose, let go, you can't because there's too many people in there. So now they add more pressures to you. You know what I'm saying? And it deals with your mental. You have it's a lot. Mm-hmm. So I get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel like I just want to be left alone. That's why you feel. I want to just leave me alone. And then when everybody leave you alone, and now it's feeling worse because you used to everybody being there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's an added level. And now he's being real and raw with it because he's showing you and he's letting it out there like, yo, this is, people come ask me questions about X, Y, and Z, but what about me? How I feel? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important, to have people in your team that you can talk to, to keep you level here, to keep you, you know what I'm saying? Mental health is a real thing. And if you don't know how to deal with it the right way, I deal with through my scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Other people deal with it through therapists and therapy and all that. You know what I mean? But it's a real thing. Mm-hmm. If he could have easily got so depressed where he let everything go.
No, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
My husband said all the right things. Okay, for real. I used to hear this saying in two places, but those two places changed my life, honestly. The first daycare that I ever worked at, which developed it didn't develop, but it fostered the love that I had for children, right? And my boss used to always say, to whom much is given, much is required, Miss Sine. Mm-hmm. Like, he used to always say that. And then when I found my latest church community, my pastor there used to always say, to whom much is given, much is required. Mm-hmm. And I hear those words still till today, and I don't work there and I don't attend that church, but those words carry heavy weight. Like, we think that when we come up, that's it. That's the end all be all because I've arrived. Mm-hmm. But it's so much more that comes with when you get there. Mm-hmm. Because when you get there, now you have to maintain. Mm-hmm. And then you got to not just maintain, but you got to prevent from everything else that's coming at you. You got to prevent the attacks that's going to come with you arriving there. Mm-hmm. You got to prevent the slip up and you falling back down to where you started from. Mm-hmm. You got to prevent the the anxiety and the depression of carrying all of that. Like, it was where you were is always going to be easier from where you're going. You get what I'm saying? That's why it takes hard work to get somewhere. It's always going to be easier in the beginning. And we might look at something and be like, wow, that journey, all like that path looked crazy up there. But when you get there and you realize that you like, I done went through all that. And then you got to remember that the road don't stop until you going.
Mm-hmm.
The journey is really not over until you going. So like that, to whom much is given, much is required. It's sinking in even now listening to this song, because like it's so easy for a person to consider everything that they have going on and be ready to tap out. Like, and it's not every day that their community or their support system truly understands what's going on. Like, this, sometimes it's exhausting. Sometimes it's unbearable. Sometimes it's just like, I really want to get away from it all. And even with him wanting to get away from it, he's so caught up in it that he can't be away from it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to shut off all the apps on my phone. I want to turn my phone off. I want to disconnect. I don't want to care about none of the updates and all that. But when I don't hear it, I need it. When I'm not seeing it, I'm missing it. And I feel like I'm not being loved. Like, I'm missing all my love. I'm missing all this. So like that's a hard place to be. It's a love and hate situation going on here, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is, y'all. I'll get back into it.
I'm in the clouds, I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds, fill me like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away, well I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Do me up like a balloon and let me go. They are throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Do me up like a balloon and let me. I miss the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke.
I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be. Posting 20 times a day, now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else. Go, watch me float away.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was crazy is when you start to make it, guys, when you put that work into to make it, you're gonna have people that are gonna pray for your downfall. That's what he's saying too. And when you see it, it hurts because you're like, why are people hating on me for? That's the people throwing balloons, hoping that he fell, hoping to knock him out, hoping to pop his balloon and he hit rock bottom again. You know, and that's real. You know, he said, yeah, he had a therapist. He had a therapist that he could go to, right? He had more fun when he was broke and young than he is now. Why? Because you have no worries. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody paying no attention to you like that. Ain't nobody trying. You know what I'm saying? People, I don't know. It's just, it's real heartening to hear or to see when you up there the hatred that people might have for you out of nowhere just because you in a better place. And that's what all it is hate.
Yeah.
You know, misplaced love. You know what I mean? But yo, I'm glad that he definitely had a therapist because he could have been there. He could have overtook him.
Seriously.
He could have overtook him. Another thing I wanted to say was that he has a reminder every day. It's them pills like that. He said he just have him in a jar and he looks at him.
Just staring at him.
Staring at him.
Don't touch him. Just stare at him.
It's a reminder to keep him level, keep him humble. You know? That's what it be. Sometimes we need that stuff to remind us so that we don't get so high up or so nose gets so puffed up that we forget where we came from or where we was at. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I like that song Castle when he made Castle, because it reminded me of when you look at somebody on homeless or like somebody on the streets that's homeless, and I almost was homeless back in COVID and I lost my job and all that. Mm-hmm. It's just a reminder. You know, then you start to appreciate stuff a lot more. Castle,
that's the one. Take your sticks and build your castle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that song.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's when you know. This is what the reminders are for. It's to keep you humble. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying. To keep you human. To keep you as humanized as possible. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes when you get to a certain place, you can start changing for the worse. Your nose start turning up. Mm-hmm. You start forgetting, people how you was, and I mean, so I appreciate that. And he letting us know that is a reminder to him. He haven't forgotten that. So, what you think so far?
I think at all the things that you think. Honestly, no cap. I also appreciate the light that he shone on, industry, like it's not really what it's all cracked up to be, y'all. Like when you get big, people want to do business, but people also always lying. Mm-hmm. Like they want to see you blow up, but at their benefit, not yours.
Yeah, so they're using you as a tool.
Exactly. Like you're not even a person anymore. Mm-hmm. So when I say things like, the next time you get a magazine with my face on it, make sure you send me a copy in the mail because I want to own a piece of me too. Like even if it's a small piece of me, because for real, I feel like I belong to everybody else. Mm-hmm. Everybody else want me to do this. Everybody else want me to look like this. Everybody want me to sound like this. Everybody want me to publish this and sign this and meet with this and like dang, like when do I get back to what I thought I started this because I thought this was what Tom wanted. Now I'm feeling like in this whole what Tom wanted, in order for me to keep doing it, I gotta do what everybody wants. Mm-hmm. So now Tom is lost in the sauce somewhere.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm glad he made the song. I'm glad he gave us a journey down stuff that that he go through. You know what I'm saying? So because
fame is something.
Huh? Yeah.
Fame is something.
Yeah, and now you can understand what he had to deal with. It's not always peachy. Mm-hmm. You know?
People want the fame.
Yeah. You gotta be able to handle what comes with it. What?
Exactly. You gotta be able to handle what comes with it. To whom much is given, much is required. Mm-hmm. People always be like, I want that. Do you really?
Mm-hmm. I want his life.
It looked good.
Yeah.
But do you know what come with this life? Mm-hmm. You know what I had to do to get here? You know what I'm doing now to maintain it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true.
So.
Let's finish it real fast.
Well, I scream no.
Everybody else.
Don't watch me float away. Well, I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They out throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
Always shout out to Nova.
Yeah.
Always.
That was one of the realest songs I heard, man. Long time, man. Wow. Mm-hmm. That was the eye opener right there. Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, he said it all. He said absolutely everything that needs to be said. Hangover Gang. I need more details. I need more backstory. I need more everything. And I know y'all got to fulfill. I mean, y'all got the lowdown on everything that's going on here. Fill us in. All right, fill us in on this video. Fill us in on the highs and lows, because from when he said himself, he had a therapist. He had to get a therapist. You know, he got pills, but they had him on all type of pills. He didn't take them, but he leave them inside of his jar as a reminder. That I think, you know, I could be wrong, but you know, yeah.
Tom, you and Nova will be in my prayers for sure.
Okay.
You know, y'all are human too.
Yes. Praying for your strength and all that, man.
For real,
you know,
for real.
Mental health and everything, man.
Yep.
You know, that's the least we can do.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We all deserve God's peace.
I agree.
We all deserve his peace, and we all deserve his love, because he wants to give it to us. So if he wants to give it to us, I think we should all be able to receive it. So,
all right.
prayers up.
Prayers up.
Peace.
Jasmine 215. Peace.
Yow.